Oh, good morning from Jakarta. Today is my first day here. The traffic back on this street is absolutely crazy. I have finally made it to a street where there is no cars. There is just a bunch of people walking. You can see, oh, it's kind of nice because the walk here was just crazy. Like half the time I don't even know how to cross the street. I just stand there and wait for other people and then just kind of follow them because getting across this traffic is just, it's a bit of a nightmare. Came across this big square, which I think this building right here is kind of like the focal point of it. I don't know what that is, and it looks like some kind of museum, but it is blisteringly hot out here. Like miserably hot out. And also nothing is in English, so this is gonna be fun to figure out. Place is the Jakarta History Museum, and it cost 5,000 rupiah to get in, which is like 30 cents, 40 cents. Just got done with the museum, the History Museum of Jakarta. It was a very light museum. There wasn't a ton of stuff in there. A lot of the rooms were just very empty. I don't know. It's the only word that I can think to describe it is light. I couldn't do any filming in there. They wanted 1.5 million in order to film. Lunch is chicken katsu with rice and coleslaw, which only cost me 30K. I just wanted to take a quick break here and take a look at this. This is the traffic. This is like the main train station or bus station right here, and then the traffic is just so crazy. It's like 8 lanes wide, people just driving everywhere and honking their horns, barely moving at all. When you don't know what to do, just follow the locals. There's just a whole market just set up in the middle of the street, and people are just selling things right on the side. And there's no sidewalk or anything. Right here is a bus station, and it's cool because they have raised bus stations, so you just walk onto the platform just like you would a train. Good idea. Okay, so the walk here was a bit treacherous, and now I am currently in a mall with just tons and tons of stuff. There's just so much stuff everywhere. Look at this. Look at there's just so much stuff everywhere. It's insane. Like, how do you find anything and it all looks exactly the same? Super cheap though. I don't know. There's almost too much here. Look at this. This place is just crazy. Look at how tall this place is. It's gonna be 7 stories tall of just, I don't even know. There's just so much stuff. I can't even. I feel like all of this stuff looks exactly the same as well. I mean, it's just clothes and jewelry and just, oh my gosh. Oh, how do you decipher one thing from another? I don't know. I don't know, I guess. Oh, here's a directory. The other crazy thing about this place is it's not just one big store. It's all just like miniature stores. Just store after store after store, just packed with stuff. I don't know how you make any decisions about what store to go to, where to buy certain things. Check this out, they even sell wedding dresses, and they have a bridal accessories store. This place has everything. Oh, and here's the food court, A&W. This mall is really cool, but I don't think I could shop in something like this permanently, just because every single shop looks exactly the same as the other one, selling the exact same products. I mean, these purses look exactly like the purses in another shop. And these places, like this place, it doesn't even have a name. So how do you say I like that shop, that no-name shop? I can't get over how big this mall is. So 1 floor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floor mall, and still nothing to buy. Thoughts on my shopping experience here. Personally, I like my shopping like I like my beaches, with very few people in the store. When there's lots of people and lots of stuff everywhere, it's very stressful. This mall is super stressful. It is crazy. I don't know. There's like another mall right next to this called ITC, which I'm gonna go check out, and my guess is it's gonna be exactly the same thing. I think this is the ITC mall, the entrance, or at least one of them, and then the whole mall is up there, and it's like across the street. This mall is exactly the same. It's just madness everywhere. It's crazy. With like super small aisles, tons of people everywhere. There's like people smoking inside. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. This is nuts. I could not do this every day. Madness inside, madness outside. That's the only word that I can use to describe the city. Look at this. There's just like open trenches that like anybody could ride into if there was like a crash or something. Riding by, boom, and you're in the water and drowning. And then look at this, just open, oh man. You always have to be so careful when you're walking because you never know. The streets are just up and down, and then there's holes, and then there's ditches of water. And then there's motorcycles riding the wrong way on the sidewalks. Madness. That's the word we're gonna use, madness. There's literally no sidewalk in the majority of these places, so you just walk along the middle of the road, and then because there's people walking, you get people also setting up shop here and things like that, and selling mangoes and, I don't know, noodles and whatever else it is that they sell. Just people parked on the side, motorcycles everywhere, traffic coming in your face. Oh, again, madness, just true madness. I stopped here a second as I thought this would be a really cool time lapse of the cars driving that way. I'm gonna take a quick 15 to 20 minute break and we will see how this time lapse turns out, and it'll be good for me to get a little bit of rest as well. I think that turned out pretty cool. I am currently heading down to the waterfront as I am going to check out what is down there. There's like another mall right here called the WTC Mall, but if it's anything like the other malls, you've seen one, you've seen them all, and I don't really have any desire to go to another one. Walked through this WTC Mall to take a shortcut, and this place is like, every single store is empty on both sides. Just this whole entire row, just stores closed, stores closed. Down there, there's a place open there. Then here, just stores closed everywhere. Like here, they didn't even bother paying the electricity bill. Oh, that's cool. There's like a bunch of pool tables down there. Maybe it's just like, maybe it's just mood lighting for the pool table. And like, look at the size of this mall. It's gotta be 7 to 10 stories, if not more. I don't think a mall this big should have that many closures. Well, the waterfront failed because it's completely covered by a theme park. You can see whatever this thing right here is. I don't really know what it is. I'm gonna check out the theme parks tonight, and maybe I go do that tomorrow. Instead of the waterfront, all I got was this river behind me. Seen on this side as well. Yeah, it's just like gray and muddy. There's not too much trash here, but on like the shores, there's a ton of trash. I stopped at another mall called Mangadua Square, and it's again another huge mall. These guys right here are smoking just inside the mall. Again, a bunch of these shops are closed. Yep, once again, this place is just giant, just floor after floor after floor after floor. Oh man, and again, just stuff everywhere. I really want to try this place right here, Bread Talk. As you come up to the escalator to Food City, I bought a delicious matcha tea from this place called Love Tea at the Bread Talk now, and look at this stuff. Some of the stuff is really weird, like this tuna cheese puff, a curry puff. I really don't think I want curry in pastry form. Flossin roll, meat the cheese, sausage Middleton, choco lava, pizza, blueberry rocky milk, or beef Milano, choco de France, chocolate croissant, muffin chocolate, rainbow cake slice. I went with the classic chocolate muffin. Look at that thing. Oh, that looks so delicious. You can see the mall in the background here. Just look at how big these places are. For me though, I am so sick of malls. I am going to enjoy this chocolate muffin and head back to the hotel as the sun is going down. The sound that the train crossing makes is so annoying. Listen to this. Oh man, and there's people just crossing like right before the train. Oh. Oh, it's funny how instant it is. In America, the arms don't come up for like 30 seconds. And then just traffic, traffic, traffic. Concern for crashing into the train at all. They just do whatever they feel like doing. But that's why the city is madness. I have no plans of ever going to a mall for quite some time. For a couple reasons. Number one, I really don't need to buy anything. And number two, they all sell the same exact thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, Jakarta, you are just madness, and I don't understand this. Just people everywhere. Just all kinds of like garbage on the side of the streets. Over there, just shops. Like, how do you even stop and shop at these places? I don't know. I don't get it. I truly don't get it. Straight up people just welding with no safety protection or anything. T-shirt shop and a road with no sidewalk, and we're just completely walking the wrong way on the street. Just in the middle of the street. Because what else are we supposed to do? Right here, the sidewalk just completely ends, and there is just broken concrete and trash everywhere, followed by a super polluted river over here. No biggie. Hotel now. Jakarta, you have been very, very interesting on day one. First of all, back in this room, this is gonna kill me. And I went and bought toilet paper and some baby wipes because I found out the hard way in the middle of the night last night. The hotel does not provide toilet paper. Fantastic. But Jakarta is just true madness everywhere. Everything from the pollution and the dirty streets. I feel like I've breathed in more pollution in the past 6 to 8 hours than I have in the past month or so, because just everywhere you go, just interesting smells and open sewers, and oh, it is just disgusting, and I feel like I took a week off my life from breathing in everything today. According to my phone, I took 22,000 steps, just over 22,000 steps. People commonly take between 2,000 and 2,500 walking steps per mile. That means I walked 10 miles today. That is a long, long way to walk. Anyway, I am exhausted and I'm going to sign off for the night. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.